Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Mrs. Viperkeeper and I are doing tag team tub exchanges where I take the critter out and entertain it while she does a quick wipe and clean and exchange, unless it's a really dirty one, and then we'll, if that's the case, we'll replace it with a very clean one. Yeah, go ahead. Slide that in there. Okay. Alright. Behave. These things are like, you know, landmines. They're okay if you touch them or step on them once, twice, or you give them time to realize what's going on. They'll bite the snot out of you. Now I'm going to have to use either the U-Plex or the cage shield to maybe dislodge this guy from the hook. Come on, get your nose back in. There we go. Okay. The Arutus are just a warm-up for the Mujinai, which will be next. Go ahead, you can grab that. This is the female Arutu, who already has, I know, has quite the temper. Last time I dumped her in the pail, she was not very happy about it. But look at that. Isn't that an exquisite pattern? That is just one of my favorites. Arutus are longtime favorites of the Bothrops group, clan. Look at that. That's why they're called lance heads. What? You're out for a second, huh? How about that? How about that? Are you figuring out what the hell's going on? Huh? Very potent pit vipers, responsible for one fatality here in the U.S. A friend of mine was maltreated by physicians at a hospital, and she ended up dying because of their stupidity and pig-headedness. But that's a whole other story. Go ahead, go on in. No, I don't want you to go up. I don't want you to go up. Boy, they can be really quick when they know that that door is closing. There you go. Get your tuchus in there. Come on. Get your tuchus in there. Frantic.
Wow.
To get out. But that's how it's done. Now we go from the warm-up group to the real serious contenders here. Mujinai, Bothrops Mujinai are known as real pogo sticks. Yes, they do all sorts of things. With the greatest of ease, defying gravity. Whatever you do, don't come up my hook. That's exactly what you're doing. I asked you nicely not to come up the hook. Hello. You stay right there on the end of the hook, and we'll be good friends. Now, while you're out here, I had a friend ask what the sexes were, so we will attempt to maybe find that out. No guarantees. Now, what do you think you're doing? They're totally fearless. Okay, Mrs. Viperkeeper, I will be surprised if I don't need 2 hands for this. Come on. Well, I would think that would be a male. Sometimes, you know, they really surprise me. What I expect to be a war is not. It's just a skirmish. But of course, as I just said, that's a male. Females, all bets are off. Females are psychos no matter what species you work with. Right, Mrs. Viperkeeper?
Yes, indeed.
Put my little Mars symbol up there. Okay. Now, we have a real misguided missile here because this gal got bit as a juvenile by a cage mate, and she's missing one eye and has a bit of a guidance problem. See that that sort of twisted takeoff angle she has there? Hello? No, I don't have anything to eat. Go ahead. Come on, hang out. See, I don't know if you can see it or not, but she has an eye that's dark. Come on, that's good, that's good. You hang out up there. See that tail? That's a female tail for sure. Hi girlie. Yes, that's your blind side. No, we're not coming up the hook to visit me. Thank you. Come on. I bet her pit still works on that side though, huh? You bet. Well, that's the good eye. That's the good eye. Why does my nose itch always when I have something nasty on the end of a hook? It's like my brain, ha ha, I got you again. Up, up. Get back, get back. Back. Whoa. Come on, you're doing good. You're doing good? Nah, I knew you wouldn't behave totally. Here you go. Here you go. Oop. Ah. They are experts at evasion. Come on.
Nope.
No laughing.
Sorry. Oh, God.
Sorry.
Oh, the little head got squished.
You can try to feed her later.
No, I don't think so. Thanks. We are full.
Oh, we're full of crap, huh?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to pause so we can dump the crap and come back and continue this chaos. Okay. This is the last Mujanai, and this one happens to be very piggy. Look at that. It comes up right up the launch angle. How you doing, girlie? Huh? No, there's no rats available. And contrary to popular belief and what people call me sometimes, no, I am not a rat. Would you like to come up here and visit for a minute? Oh. Here we go. No, I don't want you coming up the hook. You know, I can do Mamba on a stick. I don't do Bothrops on a stick. Sorry. Come on. Oop, we got a Bothrops on the floor. Well, Having trouble locomoting, huh? Okay.
Get out of your way.
Well, you know, he or she is coming up my stick.
Yes.
And there's nothing that gets me more upset than a Bothrops coming up my stick.
I don't blame you. I'm the only one that should complain.
Oh, Mrs. Viperkeeper is the only one to be climbing my stick.
Hopefully you won't run away.
No, I don't run away, as long as you don't bite hard.
Hey, I only did that once.
You got my attention. Hurry up.
Yep, and on the board. I'm out here
Yeah,
again.
but they don't. Yeah, they don't locomate on the carpet. What are you, a boy or girl? I would think you'd be a boy. Are you going back up my stick? Please stop that. You don't have permission to go up my stick. Come on. I have some ideas for ways of stopping them from going up the stick, but I didn't have time to implement it. Ah, you figured out that was the
Wow.
not so good direction to go. Come on.
Jeez.
Yep. Back on the floor. Okay, where's my cage shield? You know, I'm trying to put this down without really crushing the little sucker. Obviously these guys, we need a bigger cage. There we go. Get your tuchus. Aha. Yeah, that's a boy. Yeah.
Yeah. Whew.
That was quite a workout. You know, folks, you just, by moving them from place to place via trap box or shift box, when they do get out, then you're totally unskilled and out of practice on how to handle them. That's why I don't use a lot of shift boxes or trap boxes, just on occasion, because you get rusty, they don't. Oh, the cage is in backwards. We have to pull this out and put it back in, right? Guess what? We're not doing that.
No, just leave it the way it is for now.
At least for now. We'll spin it around later.
Well, when it's got a mouthful, we can do that.
Yes. Okay. I'll just stick that on there. Okay. Everybody there is happy. Okay. These guys are relatively easy, except they don't hook very well. Two death adders, smooth death adders down there. I'll take the camera. Oh, this is being supervised by the very filthy black beast. Hey bud, how you doing? Are you caught alluring? Was that a caught allure that I saw, huh? Well, we'll feed you later if you're still in the mood. Come on. Go ahead.
Try to keep this one facing the right way.
I've had this little bloke since I think 2007, maybe 2008 or 9. I have to look, but I've had him since he was a little tiny little weenie, and I was hoping this was the guy that was going to mate with the big mama there, but he wasn't. He was absolutely frantic to get out of there. Well, yeah, she is big and formidable. So, you know, he wanted out, so he was unhappy, and I was afraid that she would think that he was food because he wasn't behaving like a male Death Adder. Subsequently, there you go. I wanted to get him out before he was injured. So, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall, you dummy. I don't want you on the floor. The floor is dirty. Stay on the hook. Death Adders are notoriously bad hookers. Okay, they just don't know how to work the streets like that. No, sorry. They just don't hook very well. They don't like to stay on the hook. You know, a lot of people, you know, sometimes what I'll do is I'll just get a big dustpan and put it in the dustpan and pick it up rather than hook it, because it will fall off on the ground and, you know, in the crap, whatever, and then be really, really upset. How you doing? You're going into shed, huh? Huh? You're going into flat mode, too. See, he's really not hooking very well. And with the slightest movement, he is going to go flopping to the floor, even though I prefer that he stay on the hook. Certainly if he takes a swing at me, he'll fall. But look at that. That's classic male. Look how fat that tail is. Girls' tails much shorter and fall off to nothingness. So, you know, I've got 2 other males that I can feed, not feed, but breed that those little baby females I kept with and have a proper bloodline. Come on, stay on the hook, you toad. See what I mean about not wanting to hook? Come on. You really need like chopsticks to work Death Adders. Are we ready?
Yep.
Hold on. Okay, slide that in there so I can toss them in there as soon as I get them. Whatever the hell that is. Come on. Come on, I'm going to poke you until you come out. There you go. There you go. In there. Come on. Alright. Like I said, they don't hook well.